here on the third round or third match of this Rovers tournament. We've got WLK Esports versus Kill on Side. And from what I see, we've already got everyone here, basically.
Basically, yes. I think we're missing one more person.
By the looks of it, yes. From what you've seen, Water Raja, I believe teams usually that joined on time are the ones that are winning, and in this case we got both teams joining on time. So from what I'm led to believe is that we are setting ourselves up for a very tough match.
Well, I'm currently researching the amount of hours all the players have played, and so far I am really impressed by the hours Kill on Side has. At the moment I have 6,800 hours, 5,200 hours and 8,400 hours, so I think this is one of the most experienced teams there is. Their least experienced member is Mercs, who has 1,800 hours.
1,800 hours is still above average, yeah.
1,800 hours. It's more than I think some of the most team members. For example, the Warriors. The Warriors had the maximum had 1,200 hours in it. So, you know, this is going to be a very interesting one.
And by the looks of it, I think we should ready up. And from what I see from the chat, I think there's friends in the opposite teams. The world is quite small, isn't it?
Well, I can't see all the hours on the WLK Esports team. However, no. There we go. They have some members that are very experienced as well. We have Pofi, who has 4,400 hours, and Xerox, who has, I'm going to take a look, 3,300 hours.
And there it is. We are starting with map banning. As per tradition, no one has an idea who's banning.
Well, you gotta keep it a little bit exciting, you know? My question is, are we gonna get another Anubis map? So we have Anubis, Inferno, and Dust 2 remaining.
Is Anubis going to be the absolute favorite?
I'll be honest, Anubis wouldn't be my choice, but... Well, we have Anubis and Inferno.
Oh no. Okay, good.
Is it gonna be...
It
It's
is
gonna be
Inferno.
Inferno.
We are looking at Inferno. For the first time, a different match. A different map.
Different map,
than
yes.
Anubis. And we have Hurat back from Black Unity. Welcome back to the stream. Starting off at Inferno, I would say it's one of the more classical maps with many actions, such as the Deagle on B-side. 5 headshots.
We're gonna get a round of Banana Chaos, or is it gonna be a bit more calm and sophisticated?
We see someone's testing out our coaching command. Unfortunately, I'm unsure whether it works or not. We had a slight issue with it with the previous... with the previous round? Sorry, with the previous match we had an issue with the coaching command. That's something the technical staff has to look into.
They're also making up their own commands.
Yes, looks like I have ready with a knife round starting.
Teams are approaching mid.
Standard usual beginning.
First blood.
Gone. And looks like CD will choose, or I should say WLK Esports will choose their site.
And WLK Esports will stay as counter-terrorists.
By the looks of it, I agree with you. Let's see what they prepared for a first round. I believe there won't be any pushes. Both teams are aware that they have quite strong experienced stuff. And from what you see, WK Esports chooses to go on to Banana with 4 people on B side. Miha is approaching close. Will he spot a carry? Or will the carry spot him first? Here comes the flash. And Luminara gets
shot.
picked off. Makari falls.
Akari gets a headshot.
Terrorist side slow down the game. Did their execute, and now they will be pushing onto B side. Xerox in trouble. However, Puffy manages to help him out, and he falls. With a plant on B side. Puffy falls back.
You can see
Swagger takes out
CMX
Morgs.
approaching.
We have both CTs approaching from constructions. Zeshi falls down. Puffy approaches.
Headshot.
Trying to take
CMX
out
fall.
Expect falls. With Swagger running away onto Banana. Loses the encounter. But at this time, Puffy does not have a time to defuse the bomb. And with that, the first round goes to the terrorist kill on side. On the terrorist side, we got 2 Galils, an AK, and 2 Max. Very ambitious with the AK. Many would say it's too early for an AK. Hopefully Swagger will manage to pull something out with it.
Daisy is pushing on mid. Lots of mollies.
Looks like kill on side is approaching B side again. With 2 counter-terrorists on B, listening in.
They've retreated back on site.
Morgs hear them approaching.
Smokes have been dropped.
Did not
Xerox
expect Morgs.
fall.
Zeshi takes out CMX
CMX.
and Morgs.
With
Yeah.
that, it's 4 versus 1.
And Puffy gets taken down a ramp, not expecting Luminara to be deep onto ramp. The AK did pay back, and didn't lose it, which is quite good. They're looking quite strong for kill on site. This time, WLK Esports does a proper full buy round.
In all fairness, they had only pistols last round, so
The full proper eco.
it might just be a very smart strategy from WLK.
Looks like the terrorists are approaching A site. Slowly
2 on
taking-
mid.
We have Puffy pushing in quite deep. However, they're falling back. We've seen no banana activity, so they're already rotating towards the A site. And the terrorists are approaching A. Exiting out the side.
Go by
Looks
short.
takes down. What an What an
Akari gets
exchange.
2 kills. It's now 2 versus 1. Luminare. Luminare takes out Akari. Puffy versus Luminare. What's gonna happen?
And with that, Puffy wins the round. First round going off to WLK Esports. By the looks of it,
WLK Esports full A loadout.
Banana is being pushed aggressively by the counter-terrorists and terrorists.
Oof.
Swagger takes down Puffy.
Through the smoke with a headshot.
A supporting flash.
It looks like the terrorists are approaching A site.
And also I've noticed Xerox doing a full exchange with his teammate and running off to A site. They are expecting full on A. Long comes in with Zeshi. And with that Zeshi takes
Now
down
take
Morgan
the bird.
CMX. Does expect Xerox, he does, and he gets the kill.
With that, it's just Akari left. Smoke of banana.
Looks like he got himself an AK, and he'll most likely save this round. Takes down expect. Terrorists are now eager to hunt him down for that kill.
Terrorists win.
He hears them approach, but they don't have time to get there. There's some nice lineup from Accept. With the smoke going over onto banana. Molotov exchanges onto mid. And banana.
It's like kill side's gonna go for an A approach. Change apps. Luminara and Accept take out Mercs and CMX. We have Akari and Xerox on side. Akari taken out. Xerox
falls.
taken out. And with that, it's a full terrorist team versus one Poofy.
That ace was quite smooth. They were able to rotate very quickly off B side. So, apologies, off banana. And pretty good coordination and cooperation with the terrorist side. Good exchanges in the apps. And they got A side.
Terrorists win.
Firstly, Puffy falls. Four to 1 for kill on site.
Really hope WLK is gonna get a couple of rounds in as well.
Would help them out on the opposite side, I agree with you. Miha approaches banana quite close to the car. He's going to peek through the smoke, doesn't see anyone.
It's Akari and Pofi on B side.
Luminara falls to the
Hard.
arc. With the bomb going towards B. Are we going to see another
Akari's
B
blocking off.
execute?
Pofi and Akari just waiting. Schwager and Mihai on the other side. Mihai taking out Akari with a headshot. Pofi taking out Mihai. Oh, Pofi taking out Schwager as well.
With
But
two
Zessie
beautiful
takes the
headshots. Fortunately, the other headshot did not finish him off.
Jesse
Yep.
planting the bomb.
There's the Molotov into constructions. Spam through the smoke, yet it does not contact. Zeshi is taking the altitude. Here's two counter-terrorists
He has the high
approaching.
Oof, Xerox takes out Zessie.
That did not.
Accept and Mercs made contact in the smoke but didn't notice each other until after. CMX gets the defuse.
Counter-terrorists win.
Had a chance to hide behind that pillar.
Maybe they will think to place the bomb on a different spot this next round. It gave him just enough time to get the defuse in.
At the beginning of the round, it was quite strategic to place it right there as counter-terrorists were approaching from cities. However, unfortunately, later on in the game, when Kulan's side was from the wrong angle, they weren't able. That looks like they're pushing very quickly and aggressively onto long. Taking full long control. Puffy falls down, does not expect such a fast push action from Kulan's side. Beautiful grenade goes towards pit. Fire takes out Morgs. The terrorists have a side.
Looks like A side is a very nice execute for kill side.
By the looks of it, Killan's side is quite good with entering sites. The only issue they had so far is after fans. Great after fan smokes. And WLK Esports will be saving. But except not letting them a good bait or exchange. Good double peek, and they managed to take down the eager terrorist.
Kill side going for a full buy.
We are getting a few individuals asking for an X-ray, which will be added in a second.
Kill side dropped the bomb just before banana. Akari takes a Zessie with a beautiful molly. Now takes up Mercs and Pofi with a headshot. And we can hear CMX rotating towards A side, which leaves B fully open. Oof.
Miham takes out
Mihai
CMX.
going high at CT, taking out C-Max indeed.
What will the terrorists do this round? Looks like we're going for a very quick terrorist enter on
Push on
banana.
banana.
Puffy falls back to a safer position with his friend rotating from city. And the terrorists are slowly leaving banana off. Good grenade exchange on mid. And they're getting ready for an A execute. Smokes enter.
Meanwhile, Pofi and CMX are still on B side. However, CMX is now rotating. Pofi
Xerox takes down Expect and Swagger, and Works finishes him off. Very nice round for the WLK Esports.
I felt like a kill side held back their offensive this time. And it might not have worked out.
The counter-terrorist team managed to take them out on that short. Unfortunately. Once Once again, aggressive push from Deshi. Puffy takes him down. With that warning. Expect takes out Xerox on but short. Swagger takes down Murgs with an op. Terror is getting ready for that A side. Beautiful kill from Swagger. CMX, amazing. Amazing shot.
With that, there's only Akari and Pofi left.
Bomb has been planted.
And looks like WLK Esports might be saving for this round. Perhaps
Well, they don't have the best economy, so it might just be the best approach for them.
Akari with $1,500. Puffy with 2,800. But those two M4A4s will be very useful for next round. A better strategy would be to stick together and get some exit frags. Looks like they're very spaced out. Except is already on the hunt. Yeah, I'm approaching close. Puffy
Terrorists win.
runs back. And they both save the weapon. Grenades falling on mid.
It's like an A execute.
They're definitely lining up their grenades already, but flashes ready from Accept.
Oops, C-Max falls. Because the Xerox
He's expecting long.
Pofi
Let's take it down to a
Rotating
double
back.
pick. Kill on side gets the plant on A side.
and Xerox and Pofi are on banana. We can see Zessie approaching banana. Is it gonna be an exchange?
Who's gonna steal whose weapon?
Except and Miai are also approaching Xerox and Pofi from the other side. Pofi falls, Zessie falls. Are Accept and Miai gonna try and
Going to
take
run.
out Xerox?
Ooh!
Oof.
Miham
Miai
falls.
falls.
That was a very sneaky kill from
Yes.
Xerox.
Terrorists take a timeout. That is kill on sight. In the final round, this first half.
How are you feeling about this match so far?
Well, I see kill on sight having a major advantage. However, maybe WLK Esports just has a stronger round when they are on terrorist side.
By the looks of it, Kill Inside is able to enter those sites perfectly and plant bomb.
Yes.
The only 2 or 3 mistakes that happened with the 2-3 rounds going to WK Esports is when the afterplant didn't go so well. However, we can't really say any errors or issues on this side because it's only 3 rounds. Some error is to be expected. Miam's aggressive on banana this time. Looks like Xerox might have problems, or he was waiting for a flash from his friend. Aggressive attack from Zeshi on long with that grenade. Pushing back the counter-terrorist for the leap. He hears him close. Will he expect him? He did, a carry approached. So she was able to hide and take down a carry. Me, I'm still waiting for that B rotate. By the looks of it, bomb is lost. Puffy patiently waiting for any info. And the terrorist side is making their way from CT and Banana. Looks like Puffy will have a very hard time to defend this side.
Well, I hope the teammates are quickly approaching. However, CMX and Mercs are very slowly walking up Banana.
Puffy falls, and the terrorists get B side.
Mihai
CMX trying to
was
catch them
spotted
off
by
guard.
CMX. Oh, Mihai! Double kill on Mercs and CMX. That was a quick one.
He absolutely extinguished the hopes for getting this round for WLK Esports.
And with that, we're at halftime. Let's see if WLK Esports is gonna be able to pull something magical out of their hat to take back this match.
Terrorist side approaching, middle carefully. Waiting for information, waiting for grenades, waiting for those smokes and flashes. Nothing's being thrown. Flash comes Banana. Counter terrorist side peeks deeper into Banana with Zeshi leading first, approaching that ramp. And he's going to stay there while his friends rotate off to A side. Is that rotation to A site too early though? If Zeshi gets killed, he's going to leave. He's leaving B side. However, the terrorists are unsure whether B side is clear or not. Full rotation goes from counter terrorists to B side. With Luminera having information on mid, takes down Puffy and didn't get the next kill. However, his teammate Swagger from behind was able to take down CMX. And Xerox gets extinguished by Miha.
With that, there's only 3 rounds till the kill side takes the win.
I believe so. Looks like the terrorists are approaching second mid. With 2 counter terrorists boosting themselves up onto short. They'll be approaching into apps.
Kill side very, very happy to shoot some grenades here and there.
And very quietly from the terrorist. Playing proper contact. Flash comes out, another flash comes out, and they're jumping onto site.
And there's already 4
Swagger.
counter terrorists on A side.
Okay. Apologies, I just noticed an error on my side. The hood is incorrect. That is a mistake. That's more like it. Kill on site, 11-3. We are having a few screws loose here and there, fighting as we go. It was a very sneaky Molotov extinguished by Zeshi. Fortunately, didn't help him. CMX was able to take down Michal through the smoke.
Okay, and Akari already on low health. We see MK falling. Akari and Poofy, low health. Oh!
There's approaching mid with Akari. Akari on 9 HP. Apologies, on 6 HP.
Akari and Luminara crossing each other through the smoke.
Being followed from behind.
Akari spraying through the smoke. However, Luminara is already on site.
Bomb is lost on short. Luminara spots Akari through the smoke and takes him down first. With that we have
And with that, we're
point.
at match point. Yes. It's not looking too good for WLK Esports.
Terrace side going on to Banana aggressively, lost in the smoke. She takes down Poppy and Morgs. Akari there is able to pick themselves up and run through them.
Swigger already rotated from A side back to B side.
Swagger did not
Taken
expect
by
Akari.
Nice body from Akari. However, Luminare takes at Akari. With that, CMAX is also down. Only Xerox left to defend. Luminare going in for the...
Round
Xerox
for Terrace.
spraying Luminare through the smoke. Well, once again, match point. However, if WLK Esports wants to clinch the victory, they will need an amazing win streak.
Exchange of grenades, which kills Mihal on Banana.
Very nice. That leaves Zessi alone. B side, however, Swigger has already rotated back. Leaving except alone on A side.
What will Terrorist team come up for this round? Looks like the bomb is being carried to Banana with one counter terrorist on B side. Jump spotting. Will he notice Puffy? He does notice. Phil falls back with a flash. Oh no, he's going to challenge. Challenges Puffy, takes him down. Yet Morgs takes Zeshi down.
Swigger going towards construction. C-Max waiting for him.
Takes down C-Max and
Taking out
Morgs.
C-Max.
Akari is surrounded from constructions and they know where he is at New Box. Akari with a beautiful clutch winning the round. Morgs pushing into B, but they're not expecting from behind. She takes down Murgs. Akari kills the Manari, except takes down Akari. Michal takes down Puffy,
Pistol.
leaving them in a 2v1 situation. Did C-Max just hear his jump?
It's planting.
Here's the information from Short.
Oh! Oof!
Takes down one, but does have
With
the ability.
except having 4 HP left.
Very close call.
Bomb has been defused.
And we have kill on sight.
Terrorists win.
Winning versus WLK Esports. Thank you for the game, and we'll see you tomorrow.